And howdy folks, Dave Yauk here. This is Papi. There's numerous videos of Papi from last year when I was working with him trying to get him to accept girthing. This is not his fault. It's a long story, but he's got basically emotional feelings about pain and discomfort that he can't let go with being girthed. It's just the girthing process. And if you go back and look at his videos, you'll see that when you tighten the girth, he goes rigid. And if you ask him to move, he has a tendency to buck. So what we've been doing is Linda Nadelsky has been doing MFR with him to see if he can let go of that emotional memory that might be stuck in his fascia. And so today is kind of an assessment to see how far he's come along, if he has at all. Okay, we'll get started. I don't know if you'll hear me the whole time. I've got Bluetooth headset, but it only goes out to 30 feet, so there's a possibility that you'll lose my audio. And he just licked and chewed already, so he probably was a little worried that he was in here with an expectation set of what's going to happen. So first I'm just going to show you that he's pretty... Come on, walk with me. Yes, I know Linda's there. Come on. Okay, so he's not hooked to me. Leave. Excuse me, leave. Interesting. Sorry. Oh, it's over there in the shed. Yeah, I'll get it. You don't want to go in there. And the door is kind of wonky. I have to rebuild the shed. It's plastic and it's kind of falling apart. Okay, so I got to push a little reset button here with him. And he's going, oh! Excuse you. Thank you. No, I just need a walk. Hey. Thank you. Just walk. There you go. Yes, I was serious about working today. And once he's going like this, I should be able to just drop this lariat and use hand signals and body language like that. Hey, unusually emotional, but I haven't worked him like this for probably 6 months. There's been no real reason to. And you can see his movement looks pretty darn good. He has trouble with his left lead canter. We'll do that now. This is his left lead. I'm sorry, it should be his right lead canter. That's a good canter. That looks perfectly good. But he had an injury on his left hind, which causes his right lead to be wonky. He has a tendency to crossfire after a few steps. So right there he was crossfiring. Wait, let me look at that. Make sure that he was on this right lead on the front. Yeah. Good boy. Good. Yes. Hey. Come on down here. Thank you. Lick and chew. I think the last time I videotaped him, he hadn't joined my herd. He's now a full member of the herd, and he owns the 2 girls, especially Star. So I can see he's a little concerned about being separated. Good. Walk with me. There we go. So look at his movement now. You can see it's nice and relaxed and fluid. And he'll eagerly, well, eagerly might be the wrong word, he'll readily follow me, move out of my way when I ask. And you'll see, well, I don't want to jinx this. Hopefully he'll be just like this with the saddle on. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Excuse me. Hey, where are you going? So again, with the pad on, you can see he doesn't care about that. Now I did, the last few times I was tacking him 6 months ago, he started avoiding the saddle and saying, I don't want to be tacked anymore. I tack them at Liberty so I know how they're feeling inside. A horse at Liberty doesn't lie. You're okay. And so you can see he's leaving. But he did come back to me. Good boy. You're okay. Good. Good. You're okay. Come on. No. Focus. Hey, focus. You're not focused at all. Fine, I'll just throw it on you then. Good boy. And without the girth, you can see he walks without any rigidity and follows me. He's not separated from me at all, mentally or emotionally. He didn't want me to put it on him, I noticed, but so now we'll compare that to what happens when I tighten the cinch. And hopefully nothing. He'll be just like this. That's a good boy. Good boy. You're okay. Good boy. You're okay. Hey, excuse you. Good, 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 good. Nope, nope. Good. Nope. Excuse you. Excuse you. So my impression is he's avoiding the situation. Hey. And you shouldn't do what I'm doing. I'm actually using my body position to block him. He doesn't have to stop if he doesn't respect me. He'll just run right over me. Excuse you. Don't make me put a halter and lead on you. Fine. Fine. I'll treat you like a baby. Oh, shoot. Something just fell in my boot. Good boy. So he's avoiding the girth tightening. But that's memory and anticipation. Excuse you. Thank you. That's where your head ought to be. Can't take your time. Temperature's rising quickly. Oh, really? Freaking biting flies? Uh-huh. Yep. Okay, now right now he's asking me to not do this. With his nose, he's bumping me. He's deliberately asking me, could we not do this, please? Don't. And he just went rigid and was going to blow right there. I don't even have it tightened. Did you see that? Ah! Yeah, no, I know. That's exactly what I'm... And so to me, this whole problem has to do with pain memory because he does not have any discomfort anymore. Don't. Don't. I need to put some more things on this saddle. Could you not move? I'm leaving this lead line here. Stand. Now, if you want to come with me, yeah, let's just not do that. What would happen if you just left him alone from me? Well, with that, that's not enough because the worst thing that could happen right now is he bucks and the saddle slides under his belly. He'll destroy the saddle and he'll never forget that traumatic experience. It's the worst thing that could ever happen. And so I got to put more gear on to make sure that saddle doesn't invert itself. It's relatively tight. Yeah, he's not what I'd call rigid at this moment, like he has been in the past. Well, that's good, isn't it? Yes. That's a sign of progress. When I first touched the girth to his belly, I saw it. I saw the old memory pop in. He's a big boy, so I gotta let all this stuff way out. Yeah, Striker, this is set to you, Mr. Little Skinny Boy. I love Striker. I do too. My 5'4". Good boy. Okay. Good. Are you good to go? It's okay. It's okay. Now the other thing you're going to see, if you watch the old videos, when I would ask him to move, he would, it's called turn on the haunches. He would leave his back feet and wouldn't move his back feet, but he would pirouette his front feet left or right without taking a step forward with his back feet. It was really strange. You're okay. See what he's doing right there? How front is moving, but the back doesn't? You're okay. Oh, looks like I might have overdone that. I made that too long. Well, better too long than too short in the beginning, huh? You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Good boy. He just asked me again to not do this. And I hear you, okay? I hear you. I'm going to tighten the girth one more hole because I didn't tighten it very much yet. Good boy. Good boy. Stand right there. Got one more. One more. That holds the back down so it doesn't slap him on his. I don't think that's a good idea at this point. What? Why? What do you want to do? Oh, I can put that out so you can sit. Okay. Yeah, you can sit.
No, I want to. Is it okay if I come in?
No, I don't think it's a good idea.
That's fine.
When he blows, he's not there. So you don't want to sit out there.
I'm not anticipating that. I think possibly.
Yeah, me too. But I have to be prepared safety-wise.
No, I don't need to sit.
Oh.
I just want to be in there.
Okay. I'm on the third hole. You're okay. You're okay. Oh, man. I swear I checked that. Okay, let's go back to the second hole. You're okay. Good boy. I didn't brush him. Oh, you look pretty clean. How you doing, Pappy? Good. So if you watch his ears, his brain is cooking. He's not full of emotions. He's doing a lot of thinking. And I think in the past he wasn't. That he would go rigid and his ears would stay basically cocked where they are right now. But now see what's going on with his ears. He's actually listening to me and thinking about me. That's why his ears are back, I think. And maybe you too. But he kind of is a little unresponsive.
He's looking at me with his eye a little bit.
I see that. So I'm not going to fly spray him. Flies are bugging him. I killed it. See, I killed it for you. Come on. Come on. So, see how he's disconnected? He's disconnected from me. Come on. Come on. Come on. He does not move of his own accord unless I make him at this point. Yeah.
It took me years.
Should I help him by dropping his head? Ask him to drop his head down? Speeds things up. It speeds things up.
I'm not in a hurry.
Okay.
That's the biggest mistake I made the first time I worked in him. I was
Ah. Yeah.
somebody posted on Facebook.
Okay, this was important. Just licked and chewed of his own. That usually doesn't happen.
So somebody posted, a young MFR therapist. Well, I hear you say, wait 5 minutes, wait whatever. How long should I wait? I mean, this is like 10,000 people on this thing, right? And so I told her a story. I said, I had a guy who used to be a professional NFL football player. He had been injured in football, crushed his shoulder, whatever, but his shoulder was like this. For 15 years, he could not drop his shoulder. Went through therapy, all this stuff, couldn't drop his shoulder. He came to me, I think on the second session, I decided I don't care if it takes the whole hour, I'm going to hold that shoulder. I held that shoulder for 45 minutes. And all I did was a cross-hand release on that shoulder. After 45 minutes, that shoulder dropped. So I told her,
As long as it takes.
It is however long it takes.
Yeah. It's the same.
When the brain holds on to something,
Yep.
it's hard to
Yep.
let it go.
Yep.
I don't care
Yep.
if he processes for the next 20
Okay. Well, I can speed it up. Is my point. I've had same situation with horses, and a lot of times I'll get questions from people. Okay, so here's my horse. Here's what's wrong with it. How long is it going to take to fix it? I said, step one, I got to meet your horse. Step two, I got to interact with your horse, establish a relationship. Step three, I still might not be able to answer the question. It's going to take whatever time it takes for the horse to process this and to change and to learn. And every individual is different, so it's exactly the same. I have some tricks. Horses have some autonomic responses that we don't have, like the head down cue.
Like an insurance?
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
I had a horse. I don't know if I've got video of her. A little Appaloosa came to me. Nobody could ride her. She was only 4. Somebody tried to start her, and she bucked a lot. Well, I started working with her in here. Got the saddle on and all that, and trying to remember. I think she might have bucked when I asked her to canter. She didn't at first, and then I stopped. I worked her left and right until she quit bucking, and then I was in the center of the round pen with her doing head down cues, and she started licking and chewing, and then she started yawning. Yawning is a super release. So she yawned. She yawned. 5 or 6 times later, I can see this isn't going to stop. So I grabbed this, sat down next to her, 45 minutes. She yawned and yawned and yawned and yawned. I have no idea how many times that was, but it was continually. Every time it'd wear out, she'd just start a new one for 45 minutes. All this poison that was stuck inside of her, and it was gone. Never bucked again the rest of her life. And that was session 1 with her here. So I got to ride her for 4 weeks and had a blast with her. But, you know, I completely agree. Physically is the same as way as emotionally, and because we know how linked they are, the emotions take time sometimes.
I have people that yawn the entire MFR session. Why am I
Oh,
yawning?
humans do that too, huh?
Oh, yeah. I've had people laugh hysterically. Laughing is a stress reliever.
I never see a horse laughing.
Oh, I bet they are behind your.
Striker probably does. Oh, smart horse. He's in the shade.
Great. And when we're done, I'll give you some nice.
Now, you have to tell me if you think he's let go or releases.
I have to what?
Because you have to tell me if you think he's done and he's finished. I don't think he is quite yet. But he's been struggling. He's trying to let go. That's the way it looks to me.
Are you done with the saddle thing? Or just done with MFR?
Done with letting go emotionally right now. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I've seen him trying a couple of times.
In comparison with before we did MFR, is this better?
Yes. Right now, his posture is much more relaxed, but because he won't connect to me, there's still a block there. I know he's not.
My question was, is it better or not?
It is better.
Is it like the most amazing thing and you don't have to worry about this anymore? No.
No.
My question was, are we making progress?
Yes. Nice lower lip. Can I come play with that? It's my favorite thing. I can't stop it.
It's hard for him to connect because he's still processing that.
Yeah.
That feeling.
I can't stop myself. It's an overwhelming urge I always have to play with these lower lips that hang down like this. Blah 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 blah. I can't help myself. I'm gonna play with it. Yes, I'm gonna play with it. I can't help myself.
That's not as tight as you make the girth, is it? Do you have it? Because it's still.
You mean the back one, the aft cinch? That's supposed to be loose.
It's supposed to be what?
Loose.
Okay.
The front cinch is
The
tight.
front cinch is supposed to be tight. Okay. So that's good.
But see, I can feel the tension in this lip. As soon as I touch it, it goes very tight. When I'm not touching it, it's hanging. Of course, my fingers might taste like fly spray too. Ah! Poison. I'm going to invite him. Wow, nothing. I know. Okay. Okay.
If the sun gets too hot for my butt, I'll go stand over there.
There's a bench in the shade.
I don't even sit. I just need shade.
Well, there's shade right over there.
I wore lighter jeans, but they're darker, so they're not falling off anymore like before.
I gotta go reset my camera.
Get my
I don't like videos too long. These 6 GB files are horrible. Yep, 30 minutes.